This cool. It's all whatever. Yeah. My name's Christian. I live down over in Uptown. Actual Uptown, not like the fancy parts with the Whole Foods in it. Yeah, that's about that. I'm not from there. I just kind of live there right now. And that's how life happens. So yeah. Thank y'all for coming out and winging it. A lot of people don't like to wing it, and they're called boring. It's really nice to support stuff, you know. It's really good that Marco was able to get together this fundraiser for Ricky's new chair. We all know Ricky's been needing a new chair for a while. The old one's got half a broken leg, he always spills his cereal, you know. It's kind of sad, so glad all of us who know and love Ricky could get together for this cause and raise some money. Yay, give it up for yourselves. I'm lying, it's a lie, everything I just said. None of you, I don't know who you are, and I don't know Ricky, and there's no fundraiser. That was the point. I'm gonna try to not waste the rest of the next 20 minutes of your time. But for now, I'm trying to waste a little bit of it. Castro's had me come up on a show recently in the middle of their set and try to do a joke about one of their songs about pumpkin pie. And I started talking about deforestation of gourd fields, and everyone got real serious real quick about the deforestation of gourd fields in America. And I was very confused because it was a comedy event, and I didn't know that comedians were like sensitive about things, but apparently they're uber sensitive about gourd fields and their deforestation in the world. So, very strange world. This is gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to talk a little less now in between my stuff. I will say, and it's going great. Okay. Serious time now. I'm gonna summate the past few years of my life for you. I've been getting kind of pressed out a lot the past few years. And not even, people like to go, COVID, wasn't it weird? It's like, yeah, we know, we were there. Just like, even aside from that, just been having a lot of odd stuff going on in my life, and I don't know about y'all, but I was dealing really hard with this, kind of backing myself into a corner situation and kind of succumbing to my own thoughts of my own inadequacies and swallowing my tongue a lot, and it was really rough, and I was watching a lot of the relationships around me kind of like suffer, and a lot of really not good things happen and to the people I cared about, and I just kind of stood there and watched because I was paralyzed out of fear. You try to make these decisions, about what do I do? Like if do I have these opinions about my friends and the people I care about because I'm an a-hole, or do I have them because I'm actually seeing something that they're not seeing, and you argue back and forth within yourself. What do? You just shut up and let things work? I don't know what y'all believe in. I believe that there's a God, and I started to question, if God knows everything and I know almost nothing, maybe I should just be quiet and let him handle things since he knows better than me. And that kind of just reverted me to sitting in the corner doing nothing. And I don't think that's really the point. I don't know if you've ever read the Bible before, but Jesus got these 12 dudes hang out with him. They're called the disciples, and they're a bunch of jackholes. And they always say whatever the worst thing they could have said in the situation was. And like like Jesus is supposed to be like the Son of God and stuff, which is like a crazy thing to supposed to be. Like never is like, all right, I'm done with you guys, get out. He never kicks them out, he never forsakes them, and if they were my friends, I probably would have wrote them off, you know. And so I started having these realizations that I can debate all I want about whether or not I'm going to be right or wrong about a thing, but odds are either way I'm going to still end up looking like a doofus. And so I figured, well, if I can keep my mouth shut, never do anything, and still end up looking bad for it, and I might as well be okay with opening my mouth and also looking bad for it. And I figured that one of the worst things that could happen as you get to the end of your life, one of the worst things someone could say about you is that you didn't mean it, you know, that you weren't earnest and honest in the things that you did and said. And I don't want people to be able to say that about me when I'm not here anymore, you know. And I started to think about how much better it is to just accept our fallibility as people, and not aim to figure out whether or not you're right or wrong, but just aim to be humble, so that when you inevitably are wrong, that we can not forsake each other and scratch it off in the books, you know. I understand oftentimes as people the last thing we want to hear at 3 a.m. in the morning is honesty. But if you open up to me, I will try my hardest to be honest with you.